Welcome back, students of MA final year, and I'm back again with the uh, When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloomed, okay, by Walt Whitman, written on the death of Abraham Lincoln, the first president. So we're on the stanza 8, where he says, "O western orb selling the heaven, now I know what you must have meant as month since I walked. As a month since I walked. As I walked in silence the transparent shadowy night, as I saw you had something to tell you, as you bent me night after night." This is beautiful. He says, "Oh, the western orb sailing the heaven." It's like in the western sky when the sun sets in the west, and then in the sky you have that amazing moon, which comes and say rules the heaven. See, so now I have been walking, for a month I had been noticing as I walked, that transparent, in that transparent, it's the spring time. So basically he's saying that in that transparent, in that clear, silent, shadowy, dark night, as I saw you had something to tell you, as you bent to me after night. And I feel that there was something in your mind that it is, it could be a premonition, beta. Sometimes when something is going to go wrong, you get that feeling. When some disaster is going to happen, you get that feeling inside of you. So maybe you were bending down to tell me, as you drooped from the sky low down, as if by my side, while the other stars all looked on. All the stars were looking at us, and I always felt that dear moon, you just were bending down, walking side by side to me, trying to tell me that something's going to happen, that the celestial stars, or the destiny had something in store for me which was not right. And as we wandered together the solemn night, for something I know not what kept me from sleep, he says, I remember I had not slept that night. I was trying to sleep, as I was not able to sleep, and we were wandering together. I was out there in the night, and I was seeing you, and you were also walking by my side, and you were stooping low, or you were bending on the side to tell me something. As the night advanced, and I saw on the rim of the west how full you were of woe, and then I saw you big on the western sky, a big full moon. It had, you had something of a woe. Woe here means, children, you something there was which was ominous about the nights that I had spent, something that was so worrisome, that was something, which was portending something that is not going to be positive for me or for the country. As I stood on the rising ground in the breeze, in the cool transparent night, when I was walking, when I was standing on those big rising pastures, in that very clear night, as I watched where you passed and was lost in the netherworld black of the night, and then I saw you go across to the other world, and you somewhere, in the lower world, you somewhere vanished in the blackness of the dark night, as my soul in its trouble dissatisfied sank, as you sad orb, as you were sinking, as moon sank down somewhere in the horizon, the same way my soul, it sank. It had a very uncanny feeling, it had a very troubled feeling, it had a very restless feeling. I was feeling restless. I was not able to sleep in the nights. I was walking for long distances, concluded, dropped in the night, and was gone. And it concluded means the night came to an end, the night dropped and was gone. It went away, but it left, the night left, but the night's black, the feeling, the black feeling, the sad feeling, the solemn feeling, the scary feeling did not leave me. Now, the stanza 9, sing on there in the swamp, O singer bashful and tender, I hear your notes, I hear you call. Now, he's talking to the bird singing in the swamp. Swamp is better, you call it daldal in Hindi, where those big stalks of grass grows in water, and it also sort of cloaks the water. So, oh singer bashful and tender, and he's saying, you're a beautiful bird, you're singing, you're so shy, and you're so soft and delicate. I hear your notes, I can hear you singing so beautifully. I hear you call, I come presently, I understand you. He says, I think, are you calling me? You are trying to tell me something. I am coming to you. I think I understand what you're wanting to tell me, but a moment I linger, for the lustrous star has detained me. The star my departing comrade holds and detains me. Beautiful. He says, for a moment I linger. I'll wait for a moment, because there is the star, which is set, my moon which is setting, and this is my lustrous star, my president, my beautiful personality of that person, the beautiful persona of my president has detained me. He has somewhere asked me to stay back. The star my departing comrade holds and detains me. Now my departing comrade, my president, is dead. You know, the moon is gone, my president is dead, he's going, he's departing, he said goodbye. He detains me, his memories stop me. His love stops me. His love has stopped the entire America. His love has stopped the entire history. The history actually has for a moment sort of, uh, come to a standstill, right? When Gandhi died, you guys, we like on the Shaheed Divas, when you celebrate on the in January, where stand for 2 minutes, the train stop, everything stops in India, because basically there was these were the people who were making us move on, and when they stop, we'll have to stop for a moment. Yes, so yeah, everything, he detained me. Now stanza 10. Oh, how shall I warble myself for the dead one there I loved? He said, Beautiful bird, you're singing away. You are singing away so beautifully. Wobbling is singing of the bird. But myself for the dead one where there I loved, how am I going to sing for that person I loved so much? With this death, my voice is dead. I can't sing anymore. I can't write poetry anymore. How shall I deck my song for the large, sweet soul that is gone? I want to write a poem about him, the one who's gone and who's dead and gone. But how am I going to write that beautiful long song about him? And what shall my perfume be for the grave of him I love? And what beautiful flowers, fragrant perfumes should I be carrying to his grave? I loved him so much. What he wants to tell here is, children, that and the kind of song poetry that he wants to write, the kind of homage that he wants to pay, the kind of decorations and ornaments that he wants to put in words regarding his beautiful